Has there ever been a time when parents should be more concerned about their children in cyberspace?
The time is now. Cyberspace is, just as it says, they don't know who they're talking to, especially on the apps, on their phone. They're always on their phone. So they're talking via apps, Kik, WhatsApp, there's various more, texting, but they can be talking to anybody around the world. They don't know if they are talking to an adult or if they were talking to a friend that goes to their school until it may be too late.
And you have spoken to and arrested a good number of these who are almost always men, and I suppose it's safe to say they know exactly what they're doing.
They do. They know where the kids go, even small children, elementary school children. The Disney apps or the apps designed for children, the predators know where to go. They do their homework just as the kids do their homework in school. So they do. That's who they're seeking out. That's where they're going to go.
Take us into your mind when you get somebody on the other end of whether it's an app or what be it. You have to totally get into a different mindset because now you have to get down to this person's level and play their game, correct?
That's true. If I'm playing a child, then I have to get down to that level and forget I'm an adult online. And I have to basically allow him to control me. So with him telling me, what he wants or wants me to say, or that's where I go by his lead. I follow him. So it's a little difficult, but it can be done.
How tough is it for you to go there?
Sometimes it's tough because as an adult and in the job that I do on the task force, I don't allow myself to be controlled. So I'm usually the one controlling. So it's a little difficult, but for me to protect a child, I'll do it. I can do that. So however long it takes for me to be online with that person could take weeks. It may take a couple days, but that's just the nature of our job.
What advice could you give to parents that may be concerned that their children, or I guess just concerned it could possibly happen? What can parents do to prevent their child from becoming a cyberspace victim?
Talk to your kids, know what they are doing on their phones. Mostly it's on their phones now because those phones are mobile and they go with them everywhere. So virtually a small computer is what that phone is. Know what they're doing. I know in high school it's going to be a little tougher. They're going to be, parents, Mom, you don't trust me, but that's not the case. They're trying to keep you safe, keep the kids safe, their children. Know what they're doing, know who they're talking to, know their passwords. A lot of parents don't know their children's passwords, especially the younger kids if you're going to give them a phone. Put blocks on those parental controls. You can put keyloggers on their phones to know it'll run in the background. They don't know that it's running in the background to see where they're going or who they're talking to before it's too late.
Is there a bigger adrenaline rush from you than slapping the handcuffs on one of these guys when you're done with them and looking at the expression on their face? Talk to us about that.
No, that's the big adrenaline rush, knowing that he was coming for whom he thought to be a child to have a sexual encounter with, and it happened to be the police instead. So in my eyes, we saved a child because he thought in reality that's who he was coming to meet, and it was us. So that's a high five.
And finally, what do you want if somebody is out there with ill intentions trying to victimize a child? What do you want perhaps that person to always keep in the back of their mind?
We're out there. You never know who you may be talking to. Where a lot of the places they are, a lot of the places the predators are that are seeking children. So you never know who you're talking to. You may think it's a parent, you may think it's a child, or a brother or sister, but it's the police.